Can you see the bunny?
He must live in our woods or something. I've seen him a couple times.
Have a shotgun, man. We'll have lunch on the Bobby. This is one of those diverse vlogs. The shingle of truth is still in the road. Isn't that something? It's been there for what, at least a year. I caught you working.
Did you?
Yeah, I know how you like to present yourself as like a young rich guy that doesn't have to work.
Totally, no.
I got some video of y'all carrying the block. Our block layer, yeah, you, Randy, didn't extend our piers up high enough, so we're gonna lay them up ourselves. Well, actually, Gary's gonna do it. But I was just gonna say, may the 4th be with you.
Is that what it is, Dad?
Yeah. Isn't that what you do?
I don't know.
Oh, is that Catholicism?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. What's the vlog gonna be about today, man?
I don't know.
Did you, what was it?
I plan out my things before I do
them. Oh, no, you can't. No, you see, they're not good. If you plan them, they're no good, right? These people who plan their vlogs, they're boring, okay?
Okay.
They're scripted, you know, you have actors and producers and editing and all that. It's just...
I don't do none of that.
That's boring, man. So... I have to give my boy Sadhguru a hard time.
Good boy.
Isn't that something, how May the 4th ended up on a Friday or something?
Yeah.
You know how we kind of have this tradition in our country that Friday's kind of like, yay, it's Friday, right?
Yeah.
Well, Sadhguru was ragging on the whole Friday thing. If I can get it back up here. He was saying, nowadays, let me see if I can do it in his voice. Nowadays, I see that thank God it's Friday culture, which essentially comes from America, is growing in India too. That means they are dead 5 days a week and only live on the weekends. This is not a good way to live. You must live all 7 days. Now, I thought this was a bit nitpicky, and I know Sadhguru's got a good sense of humor, right? So yeah. He's not really ragging on America. It's just that sometimes he tends to pick on us a little too much, I think. But I think, you know, it's funny because people, everyone is not on a spiritual journey, you know? Have you ever noticed that?
Sure.
Only a few of us are.
All right.
But the point is that there's just a lot of hardworking people, right? I mean, there's ditch diggers, you know, there's all kinds of people in construction.
Yeah, he wouldn't understand the whole Friday thing because he doesn't necessarily...
You know, you work your ass off all week, and it's Friday, and you're thinking, I get 2 days of rest or relaxation, whatever I want to do.
For sure.
It's just fun. It doesn't mean you didn't live the days before that. It just means it's kind of fun. It's just a fun thing. So I told him, what did I say? Where's my comment? You see, I have to be his guru. I'm sad. Where's my big orange guru hat?
I don't know, Dad.
Is it back there? It's on the back seat. Dang it. I said, don't be a stick in the mud, Sadhguru. It's just a fun tradition. Like India doesn't have a bunch of silly ass traditions. I forgot I added that part. I mean, think about India. All the little things they have. But they have 10,000 years.
Cows.
The Indian culture is 10,000 years old, you know. They got a bunch of silly traditions, right? And he's ragging on our Friday. Just look, where would Rebecca Black even be if Friday wasn't? Friday. Anyway.
Nice.
Well, so, anything else we can do in this vlog?
I don't know.
What was I going to say?
Changed out batteries to exciting.
Oh, that was exciting. We couldn't find the little... Oh, that's what it was. The Mandela effect. Where's your little screwdriver? Where's your little flashlight? I swear to Jesus, where's my flashlight? I bought 3 flashlights for Christmas. Me and Barrett and Alex, I bought all 3 of us a new little, I'm pretty sure this might not be it.
Yeah, I guess it's not. I guess I left it in
Okay.
the case.
They're all cool. They're like this size. They're keychain flashlights. But they have a tiny little, a micro USB port on them, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That you can recharge them. And this morning I was like, Barrett was like, oh, the battery must be dead. And I was like, well, we're going to Ace Hardware. We had to get some key fob batteries. And that's another story. My wife, Jesus. Anyway, where was I? Squirrel.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, well, why are you taking the battery out? Because it's like a weird battery, right?
Yep.
And it's rechargeable. And he was like, no, it's not. I said, yeah, it is. It's a USB. And he shows it to me, and it's not. And I'm like, the Mandela effect, man. We're living, this is an alternative universe we're living in.
Must be.
Right?
Yeah.
So the flashlights that I gave you in this universe didn't have the USB charger on them. But the ones that I gave you in the other universe had the USB. I'm telling you, man.
Or you just gave
the
me...
Mandela effect.
I think this might be just one of your old ones that you gave me at one point.
It's a real...
And I never put the new one on here.
The internet is both a fun and sick place at the same time, right? All these conspiracy type weird things.
You love your conspiracy videos.
I love them. It's just like entertainment to the T. I mean, it's just so much fun. And I remember years ago when the first Mandela video I saw was actually about Nelson Mandela, and the whole thing is that one guy made this video that said, I remember Nelson Mandela died in prison, and people were like in the comments, yeah, he did die in prison, right? He's dead. No, he's alive. And then it was like, oh, in an alternate universe, he died in prison. God. And so it became known as the Mandela effect. Huh. So I've always thought that was fun. It's BS, but it's fun. All right, so unless we think of something else.
Apparently we're going to go into Dirty Jane's.
No, Dirty Jane's not. She's not awake right now. It's an antique store. That ran Mill and Mine out of town. Dang it! I guess Mill and Mine was one of my favorite stores for 30 years. I mean, no, more than that. You remember the first worm drive saw, the biggest, heaviest ass worm drive saw you could buy. Right, the big old steel one I've got. It's like, it doesn't work anymore, but I bought that at Mill and Mine like when I was in my 20s.
Oh, wow.
Well, I was probably early, 22 years old. I was younger than you. And I still have it, but it doesn't work. I think they get old. Like me, and don't work anymore. All right, we just wanted to wish all of you all a happy May 4th. And if the 4th isn't with you, it ought to be.
The new Han Solo movie looks cool.
I think I've never met a bigger Star Wars fan than your fiance.
I'm telling you what,
Courtney. Man. I mean, she's just like,
she's hardcore. It's
really, you might want to second, guess this whole marriage thing. I don't know. It might be kind of too serious. Right. Does she watch our video? She doesn't watch my videos, right?
Unless I put it on.
That's good. She was liable to.
She didn't watch my videos.
Uninvite me to the wedding.
She didn't watch YouTube videos.
Oh, she watches Star Wars reruns.
Yeah, there you go.
She'll be mad. Oh well, happy May 4th, guys.